Say it loud. You won't be in the picture, man.
He's filming. You can talk. You can talk.
Well, my name's
Louder.
and my daughter's and my sister-in-law Ron, and my Jerri Meisner, and my grandchildren, they are grown up to stuff, so I miss them.
And what are their names?
Matthew.
Hey, Harry.
Ray, Cameron.
Put the camera to her.
And where do you live? Ashland. Right. North of Richmond.
Okay.
Very good. Hi, I'm April, and we're Marian's granddaughter, Jerri's younger sister, Nat, youngest. And we're, and Mary's granddaughter. It's weird. My husband, Larry. Okay. To the reunion.
My name is Jerri.
Let's see. Where's Jeremy?
Right around. Oh, don't get too close. You don't think with your mouth. I'll give her a pat. All right.
So they're not even
Dave.
fun me now.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Photogenic.
I just up here that I like it. What's their name?
Michael, sit down. What?
You want to eat? You want to eat?
Had a big trip, huh? Y'all just got here.
Well, not yet. We're still running on high here.
Really, I know, automatic.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You can tell everybody that's a martini.
Oh, okay. For posterity.
Well, I know, y'all look polite. Y'all can do it.
Well, we're getting ready to leave.
Everybody.
Do give me one of those cups.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go.
Oh, he's gonna go too?
Bye-bye, thank you.
Okay, that's okay. That's good. I told him to take Christmas clothes off. He didn't have one outfit here. He had. I didn't know he was going with them today. Where's Uncle Jay? I thought I was getting him. Let me see. Where'd he go? He sneaked out? Cheers. You said his was a martini.
Oh my gracious. One for the road?
Yes, iced
It's
tea.
designated. Oh, iced tea.
His iced tea. Uh-oh, this is cold up there in the winter time. It's really low.
And now you got film.
I think so. It's real bright right now. It's hard to...
Ed didn't have anyone.
Jay.
Jay, okay.
Uncle Jay took pictures and there we go.
Take his pictures.
Yeah. He didn't...
Smile, I'm on Candace's camera.
You are indeed. Now, do you know any good jokes? I wouldn't dare ask my dad.
Thing to say.
Combed your hair before she started.
I thought we were going to do something about Aunt Marian.
That's what I want.
She was a great lady. I thought she was one of the best cooks I'd ever known. I call her the shake and bake queen of good food here in the Carolina, that area itself.
Yeah.
And she could get up the quickest. In no time, she could get up a meal, prepare it.
I always had something ready.
She did. She was a great person. And, now, why don't you tell your joke, the story about? You want me to tell it?
Oh gosh, I moved over there. Which way? Who's gonna tell it?
Tell it. You tell it.
We were up on the mountain in Sparta for a family reunion, and Aggie and I were staying with Aunt Marian and Aunt Edith, my mother-in-law. And Aunt Marian had slept on the hide bed in the living room every night.
The two of them slept together on the hide bed. Okay.
And Aunt Edith got to the bathroom about 6:30 and she came back. Aunt Marian had already made it up.
Oh, made up the bed.
It was in the kitchen preparing breakfast.
So she didn't get to go back to bed.
Fast. I'm gonna bet you got a fast cook.
She was fast. Aunt Marian always was real speedy about everything she did.
That's a good
so cute.
That was a good story.
Yeah.
But she made a joke about
What?
the shake and bake.
Where are you? But you're tell me about the shake and bake.
Yeah, because of that commercial that was on the television at the time, shake and bake. She made a joke about shake and bake, and it fit her to a T.
Because it's so fast.
Because, you know, she was such a good cook.
Okay.
So I don't know anything else.
Thinking about going and checking out the sandbar.
Bless you.
I gave her fair warning that she might eat it.
I was trying to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She,
She
yeah.
might like the swimming. Yeah, sure she like swimming.
Linda, we enjoying your
I'm not gonna
nice
take
cool
you back for
home.
a while.
Well,
because
thank you.
we were covered.
It's real nice.
Thank you very much.
The only thing he did was he tried to wipe it with his hand, wipe his face with his hand to get it. Yeah.
Then we get pretty dirty in the sand pile.
Cool. It is, of course,
I'm a grandmother now, so I have
Me
different
too.
ideas from the mothers.
Hey, bud. Can you back up a little bit? There we go. Can I get you? What's your name? Say hey.
Justin. I'm Justin.
Oh, he's gonna-
Who's he talking about? beat somebody else.
No,
Just
she's wanting to get it over with.
Yeah.
Double dishes washing, get it over with. I didn't eat fast enough.
Well, I always remember the pots and pans rattling when I stayed out all night there. So early in the morning.
She'd get up and she'd walk across the floor and she sounded like a herd of elephants. She'd start banging those pots.
She could make the most noise. When I was in college, I would go spend the weekend with her, and I'd be up till 10, 11, 12 at night doing my physics report or something, get my homework done or translate my German. And by 5 o'clock, she'd seem like she was either running the hairdryer or the pots and pans. She was baking. So lots of times, by the time I woke up in the morning, she had breakfast and lunch already made. She just waited for me to hurry up and eat so we could go to town,
Daddy never got in a hurry. And I can remember when I was small, we'd be going somewhere in the pickup, and Daddy would rush me up to get me ready to go because everybody thought I was slow, and I'd get ready, and then I'd have to wait 15 minutes for him to decide to go. And Mama never got impatient with him, but she got impatient with everybody else.
That's probably how they got along. Does anybody else have one?
When I was growing up, and when Uncle Ike was living, on Saturday nights we would sit down at the kitchen table and play canasta after dinner. We'd play until we couldn't play anymore, really. It'd be maybe 11 or 12 at night, but Aunt Marian would caution me not to say anything about this the next day at church. The other one I don't think I have all the facts on. Was when the school year ended one year, and the cafeteria had a large surplus of hot dogs, and she went in and told them that rather than their throwing them away, that she had people that she could provide them to. And it was something like 10 or 100 pounds worth of hot dogs that she got, and then she went all over distributing them to people in need around the area. She was like that.
I never heard that story.
Sounds just like the movie she gave the parent cake to.
There was a cake that kind of slid around too. Her German chocolate cakes were really good, but the icing sometimes didn't quite hold.
Yeah.
They would kind of slide. Those are the only things I can remember specifically that nobody might know here.
Yeah. I'm coming.
No, I was waiting to eat.
Oh. Well, you're on camera now.
I just remember Aunt Marian having boundless energy. She just did something all the time. And I just thought she was the greatest.
She did a lot of sewing.
She did a lot of everything.
Besides the cooking, the sewing that she did. Do you know how she learned to sew? Picking up the stuff that I got tired of because I did it wrong and had to tear it out so many times, and after 2 or 3 times of that, I just wouldn't touch it anymore. And she'd pick it up and finish it. That's how she learned how to sew.
She really didn't sew when we were all growing up. She didn't know. She didn't have time.
Well, I'd have probably been naked if she didn't sew when I was growing up because she sewed over half the clothes I
She
wore.
worked in the mill before she started teaching.
I said I probably would have been naked if she hadn't sewed when I was growing up because she sewed 2/3 of the clothes I wore.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember us having sewing bees, I guess you'd call them, when I was growing up. Mother and Aunt Edith and Mama Sprinkle and
Me and Morales.
would all get together and and sew. And Mother's job usually was to cut the garment out and
She
then
was
see
fast
that
at
everybody had everything they needed either to eat or drink or what have you. And Mama or Aunt Edith would sit down at the sewing machine and sew them up. And I think Mama Sprinkle did most of the handwork because she did beautiful handwork.
She taught me and Morales how to embroider too. I've got some pieces to this day that I learned when I was a little girl. Aunt Marian taught us.
Betsy sat down to sew on Marian's machine, and she said, "Mama, Aunt Marian's machine has
the times that I remember, they were making clothes for Mother to wear to work. She worked, you know, in the mill, and she wore cotton dresses to work, and they were making Mother cotton dresses.
They used to make the boys' shirts too.
And what were your jobs? What did the two of you do?
I don't remember.
As little as I can remember.
Oh, we got that on film.
Got that on film.
Uh-oh.
But they say I take after you.
I didn't sew, and I didn't learn till after Caroline started school, and I had to learn. And I didn't know how to cook. Aunt Marian did teach me how to cook because I stayed with her for 2 years when I was, so I could finish high school. And that's how I got to go to school. She worked in a mill, and I babysit for her for 2 years so I could finish high school. Well, it wasn't easy. I walk out in the orchard a lot by myself and scream.
How old was my dad then when you were in high school?
Well, I finished high school in 1939.
He was
about
Hey, Dad is 40.
Well,
How old were you when you finished high school?
I was
He's born in
16.
31, so.
yeah. So he was
Yeah.
8.
8.
When you finished.
Yeah, I was 16.
No, he's born 31.
31. He and my mom were born in
So
31.
he was.
And he wasn't her problem.
Alice was stubborn. Won't do nothing, did she?
Still is.
Oh,
She just knows how to cover it up a little bit.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
I can talk about
You can talk whatever you want to say now.
Okay. I remember a couple of things that happened when I was real little. In the first or second grade, I come home from school one day and crawled in bed and went to sleep. And I had the door shut. And Mother got home. She didn't look in that room for me, but she looked everywhere else, couldn't find me. Had everybody in the neighborhood looking for me. And I finally got up and went to the kitchen to eat, and that's when they finally found out where I'd been all that time. I'd been in bed asleep all that time. So long said something about how she's always doing things. Only thing I remember about her was she woke up one morning about 3:30. I wouldn't live with her then, but this is what she told me. And she was wide awake, so it's wintertime and don't get light too early anyway, so she goes, takes her shower and gets dressed and get ready to go to school to teach. And then she looked at the clock. It was 3:30 in the morning, so she had to go back to bed for a couple more hours before she could leave the house. I do remember that she was deathly afraid of snakes. And when I was about 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know how little anyway, we were down in the basement and she would get something out of a basket to put over here, and a little ground snake, it must have been a foot long, come crawling across that floor. When she saw that thing, it jumps 3 feet in the air, I know, across that basket, and grabbed the hoe and chopped that little snake up in pieces about that big. Before she quit. A little snake, yeah, it wasn't nothing to it. Well, it hurt her a bit, but she was deathly afraid of snakes.